Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm coming at you with a glossy eye tutorial. I've been seeing this glossy eye look around Pinterest. I've seen it in a lot of magazines and it's so cute. I wanted to recreate my own. So that's what I'm doing for you guys today. So I'm starting out by priming with this Marcell BB cream. This is my all-time favorite. I love to use it as a primer and base for my foundation. Now I'm just blending it out with a sponge just to make sure that it's all nice and blended and ready for my foundation. I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear with my Real Technique foundation brush. I'm just pressing it onto my skin and then nicely buffing it out. I will leave all the details of the products I used in my description box. This Benefits Erase Paste. It's just like a nice salmon color. It's going to help correct my dark circles and give me a little more coverage. And then right on top of that, I'm going to be using my NYX Full Coverage Concealer. This is much closer to my skin tone, and this is just going to help brighten up the under eye. And also, if you notice, I kind of drag it on the side. This will give you like a little lift. So just going to blend it out with my cool sponge. I'm also using my Rimmel Clear Complexion Translucent Powder. I really like this powder. It's really nice and thin. It just helps setting it without it looking cakey. I also like to do one eye at a time. Sometimes that way you can really focus on making sure it's completely blended and creaseless and really making your concealer flawless. Limited edition palette. I got it a long time ago during Christmas. I'm just gonna go in with a bronzer. I think this is a Laguna bronzer. Actually, you can actually purchase it separately. So I'm just using the Laguna bronzer just to kind of define my cheekbones, chisel them out a little bit. Over top of my bronzer with another bronzer. This is more of a warm tone bronzer, and this will just give me a whole bronze look, opposed to the other one I was just chiseling out my cheekbones. Now I'm using this Maybelline Strobing highlight. I really love it. It's so creamy. I'm applying it with an e.l.f. brush, and that way it's more precise. It doesn't look as messy, and I'm just laying it on all of the high points of my face. Raspberry toned blush from the same NARS holiday palette. Any raspberry or deep toned blush will be fine. And now going over my highlight with the other highlight that comes in the NARS palette as well. It's just a pink toned highlight, and I'm using my thermal spring water just to take away any of the powderiness. Now, this trick I've been loving. So this is a Physician Formula oil. Any oil will work. I just put a little bit at the tip of my sponge, and I go over the highlighted areas, and it gives it more of a wet look. So we're moving on to the eyes, and I'm just using a concealer to prep my eyes for my shadow. This will make sure that I have a longer wearing shadow and that the color is true to its color. I'm going to be using this Physician Formula little bronzed highlight trio. I'm taking a copper toned shade and just pressing it onto my skin. Because it has shimmer, you don't really want to kind of swipe it or else it'll be a lot of fallout. So I'm just pressing it on and then using a fluffy crease brush to blend it as I go. That way it's easier to diffuse it and have a nice gradual fade. I'm taking the Lora Pro Palette and I'm using the color Garnet. This is a deeper toned bronze copper, and I'm just laying that over top of the previous color. This is going to help intensify it a little bit more. I'm also flicking out the edges so it kind of gives me like a cat eye look. Now going into your lower lash line, just take any brown that you have, any dark brown or really any color that you like, and I'm just going to smoke it out, tie the entire eye look together. Favorite part, I'm taking this gloss. This is a clear gloss. I am just placing it with a flat brush, but I actually think that a synthetic brush would work best. I just wasn't thinking at the time, and I'm kind of just diffusing it. I did notice that this made the color kind of just slippery, so I find that using your fingers and pressing it and just kind of blend it out, it just looks a lot better. To our lips, I'm going to be using my favorite Annabelle Lip Liner in the color Spice. This is my ride or die product. I love it so much. I'm just going to use it to kind of outline my lips, and now I'm going in with the NYX Stockholm Lip Cream. This is a very beautiful nude and I love it so much. Over top of that, I'm going to be using the NYX Gloss in the color Butterscotch, I think. It's just a very nice warm tone gloss to tie in the entire look. Last step is to apply some mascara to your lower lashes and your top lashes to make sure that it all looks completed. Here is the final look, guys. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. Make sure you subscribe and follow my social media, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!